Are you an artist dreaming of growing your business without burning out? Yep, me too. While I'll always be a handmade artist at heart, let's be honest, running a 100% handmade business isn't the most sustainable. So today I'm trying something new. I'm designing my very first print-on-demand items made with my own art, and I'm bringing you along for the whole journey. I absolutely love making and selling handmade pieces. It's such a huge part of the heart and soul of my business. But from the start, I've known that a 100% handmade business isn't the most sustainable. And as a small business owner, I still need ways to grow that feel creative and also true to me. So in today's video, we are doing something very exciting. I am taking Tiny Bloom Studios to the next level by launching my very first print-on-demand items. And I'm gonna walk you through the whole entire process from designing the items all the way up to putting on my Shopify site and my Etsy. My name is Emma and I run a small handmade polymer clay shop out of my little New York City apartment in Brooklyn, out of a small section of my living room. And I just launched my shop back in November of 2024. I still consider myself a new small business owner, even though I've been doing it for a handful of months because I'm still very much in the beginning stages of growing my shop and expanding it. Most of the items that I sell, my handmade items, are all they're small. They're tiny, as the name of my shop suggests. Right now, I don't have access or the resources to be stocking a lot of inventory, especially items that are a bit bigger. Obviously, print on demand is a wonderful way for me to grow my shop because I don't have to worry about stocking inventory. They're gonna do it for me. Recently, I'm sad to say I broke my favorite ceramic tumbler. As sad as this has been, it has honestly inspired this project. Instead of buying a new tumbler, what if I just made my own? So lately, I've been drinking my coffee, my tea just out of my mason jar, which by the way, I made some ice brew black tea. It is chef's kiss. So good. And while this is like fine and dandy, I do miss having like a special personalized cutesy mug that I grab. And for me, this mug was what I grabbed when I was going to craft. I don't know. It's like little routines. If you have like a certain mug you get and you know you craft when you drink out of the mug, then you get the mug and you're just like automatically already in crafting mode. And I just don't feel that way when it comes like a normal jar. And I've been thinking a lot about community lately and how, well, I used to be, super proud to be super independent, too independent. I am learning the importance of community and asking for help and the fact that like there's only so much we can do by ourselves before we do need the help of others and we need our community to uplift us. And I've just been thinking about how special this tiny blooming community that we're creating is. And so I thought it'd be really cute to maybe have like a cup club. The other reason I like print on demand is that it does make it much more affordable and it's also easier if you live internationally to get it. And so I thought this could be a really fun way that we could start a little cup club together and have our special cup that we get whenever we are crafting or like want to get more into that creative mindset. Because if you know me, it's not a crafting time if I don't have some kind of coffee or iced tea or something. And especially now that we're entering prime iced coffee and iced tea time, I want to make us a special little cup. But if you like your hot beverages, don't worry. I'm thinking about you. We'll have something for all of my peeps that love a warm, cozy beverage because I love that too. So I started researching different print-on-demand companies and immediately Printful stood out to me. And then the timing literally couldn't have been better because they actually reached out to me to collaborate. Huge thanks to Printful for sponsoring today's video. Hey, but Emma, what is print-on-demand? So print-on-demand is essentially a process where you create the designs, then the company, they handle the rest. The printing, the packing, and the shipping, they do all that for you. Plus, you only have to pay when someone actually buys an item. So it saves you from all the risk normally associated from having to buy and stock your own inventory. And this is perfect for me in like one of my situation because one, I don't know, I'm using a pinky. 1, I live in a small space and I don't have room for stocking inventory. 2, as a small business, I don't have money funds financially. You know, we're still growing. 3, going off of the money talk, it also allows me to offer products with my designs at a fair price point to you all. And number 4, since it's all my designs, my art that I'm gonna be putting on the products, I am 100% confident and reassured that it's going to complement the rest of my little handmade shop perfectly. Okay, now it's time for my favorite part of the whole creative process, the brainstorming and the designing. So let's get started on that. Okay, so I'm like 99% sure that I want to go my drinkware. Do people say drinkware anymore? My drinkware route of the glass and the mug, but I want to give the catalog one final little peruse just to see if any other like inspiration strikes. One thing I want to do, which is not gonna be for this drop because it's summer, is I want to get like beanies embroidered because I love a good beanie. You know, we're going to summer, so that doesn't make sense right now. Also, if you're like a little art shop, you want to get like stickers or prints, like they do that as well. It's also one thing that I would love to do eventually is to make my art into a jigsaw puzzle. Like, excuse me? Printful is really well known for their good quality control, plus they work with really huge brands like Spotify, CBS, and Coca-Cola, just to name a few. And I love that for a tiny shop like mine, I can get the same level of service and quality as those large companies, and also without needing any upfront investment. While Printful can be entirely free to use and set up, they actually just launched a new plan, Printful Growth, which has better pricing and extra features. So it's a game changer if you're just getting started and you want to keep costs down. For example, this plan provides product discounts up to 33%, which as a seller can really increase our profit. The first one is gonna be this one, the can-shaped glass. I love that it also comes with a little bamboo lid and a metal straw. Like, that's just perfect for like at home or on the go. The second one I'm gonna do for the warm beverage people is I'm gonna do this white ceramic mug, but it's the one that has like the color inside and on the handle. I just like that extra little pop, a little bit more uniqueness. I haven't quite decided which color I'm gonna do yet. I'm either gonna do this dark green or I'm gonna do the golden yellow. I'm gonna play around with my design a little bit, see what color palette I wanna do for it, and then I'll decide on the final color. But those are the 2 products that we are going to be designing in this video. Oh, and another thing I meant to say about the mug that I like is the fact that it's also BPA free and it's microwave and dishwasher safe, which I think is pretty important when you get a mug, you know? You want those features. To make my design, I'm going to use Procreate. On my iPad, I just came up with a rough color palette that I would like to use, and I've decided I'm going to go with the yellow gold, golden yellow, golden yellow, golden yellow mug. So for this design, I want it to read, "Let's bloom together." And then I also thought it'd be really cute if it's like a postage stamp, because for me, a postage stamp represents movement and growth and exploration, obviously travel, and just like stepping outside of your comfort zone. And I've also had a lot of people be like, "Your shop's name's Tiny Bloom Studio. Where are the flowers?" I know, I'm so new to my shop. I've been looking forward to this time of year, to spring, to summer, to really start embracing the blooming florals around us. And so of course, we're gonna add a few flowers to the design as well. So now I'm just gonna be like a little iPad kid. I'm gonna sketch out some different rough drafts, see what I like the best, and then make the final design. Good morning! It is the next day, the next morning. I spent all last night, well, not all last night, I did some other things, but I spent a good amount of time last night finishing my design. My dog has hiccups. Are you okay? So here's what the design looks like. It's of course gonna be much smaller. I really wanted to have that like hand-drawn doodle kind of feel so that it stays within like the aesthetic of my shop. And I also added 25 cents up in here at the corner because it's a stamp and I figured it's 2025. So that was a way for me to kind of like add a date to it. So it's kind of like the spring 2025 little cup drop. And I'm gonna use this same design on both the glass cup and the mug. And the golden color in the middle of the flowers is the same as the golden yellow color mug on Printful. So we're gonna be going with the golden yellow. Okay, so I'm all signed into Printful now, and this is my first product. As you can see, it's very easy. It's very user-friendly. They take you through the steps. 1, design your product. 2, connect your store. And here you just see me selecting the products that I want to design. It's very easy, and they also tell you exactly what kind of files you need to upload, so you're confident that the files you're uploading through artwork will make your artwork appear as needed. You can then just adjust the sizes as needed. It's very drag and drop friendly. You can move around the placement of your art, and you can even simultaneously work on 2 items at the same time if they have the same artwork, which I thought was really cool. Plus you can see mock-ups in this stage, which was incredibly helpful. It's so cute. Like, I know it's my design, so obviously I like it. I really hope y'all like it too. Next step is to connect the store. And once your products are created, you of course need to publish them to your websites. So there's a lot of different websites you can connect your shop with Printful, and they guide you through every step, making it super easy. Okay, that literally took all of, like, I'm not even kidding you, 3 minutes. It was so easy. I'm now connected to my Shopify and my Etsy. And of course, we need to actually create the product listing itself. They provide tons of mock-up options if you want, and they also have a pre-filled out description of the product, making it super easy. I just went in and made a few modifications so that it was all aligned with my personal cozy brand. Okay, we have done it. We have published it to our store. At the moment, I actually did put a password on my store because I don't want these going live yet, but let me show you what it looks like. Now everything is up. It looks great. If I wanted to, I could start marketing now. I could start selling these, but I am gonna order some samples first. I'm gonna do that for a few reasons. One, even though these mock-ups honestly look great, I love photography and I love doing my own product photography, and it'll just give it more of a cohesive vibe for my website since all my other products I've done my own photography for. So long story short there, I just wanna do my own product photography. 2, let's be honest, I'm low-key obsessed. I want it for my own life. I wanna have a little upgrade from just a plain mason jar. 3, even though I completely trust Printful's quality, I do want to test them out in real life. Plus, I mean, if I could have my morning coffee and my afternoon tea out of my own cup, yes, please, why wouldn't I choose to do that? This is a cup club. I can't not have my own cup. I have to be in the cup club because I'm creating it, so let's order some samples, shall we? It has arrived. Well, one of them has arrived, and let's unbox it. So this one says glass, so I'm assuming it's just the glass cups because I know the mug one is being sent separately. It's not here yet, but that's okay because we're gonna see what this one's like. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm in love. Okay, I know that's a little dramatic to say I'm in love. You know what I mean? I think it's so cute, and I love that also, you can see, So the lid has rubber in the middle here as well as around the edge, so that way there's a really good seal, so you can take it on the go. You don't have to worry about spilling. In a good way, there's resistance when you're pushing the straw in, and it's really, she's really in there. Same here. I am so impressed with this lid, and the quality of the print is super nice and clear. The edges are all perfect. I'm satisfied. I'm happy. I'm so excited. I hope you love them as much as I do. I am so excited just to wash these up and then take them for a little test drive, make a little latte. Maybe I'll make Americano instead. I'm gonna make an iced Americano. I've been digging Americanos lately, which if you don't know, it's basically just watered down espresso with milk. You add some more water to dilute the coffee instead of just a whole lot of milk. I love it. Plus, when I'm budgeting, oat milk is expensive. So Americanos, also in cafes, are cheaper, but also at home, that's the budget-friendly way to have espresso. And I'm gonna start taking some product photography for these because I can't wait to share this with you. I can't wait to get them up. Roll on to some B-roll, be making coffee and doing some product photography. Let's make an Americano. You cannot tell me that that doesn't look beautiful. I'm actually gonna take a couple of product photos because your girl's thinking about the business all the time. And to be completely honest, as someone who's really passionate about handmade items and making stuff myself, I was really worried that print on demand just wouldn't feel like me, it wouldn't feel on brand, it wouldn't feel like I am doing the thing I'm meant to be doing. But going through this process and seeing my art on functional pieces, I've realized it still feels super personal. Okay, I finished the product photos for this one, I'll coffee in it, and that is good coffee. I'm just gonna repeat that same process, but I'm gonna do it with my empty cup. Product photography for these are done. I also have ordered a sample of the mug, but it's not coming for a couple more days. But by the time this video is live, I will have received them and I will take in the product photos, done all the stuff. So if you want to see those in action, go check out my Shopify website, timebloomstudio.store, or my Etsy, and or head over to my Instagram because I'm sure I'll be posting some promo stuff over there. I have to say, this was honestly such a fun little challenge. And I don't say challenge because it was necessarily like super hard. And honestly, the process was pretty seamless. But for me, someone that makes little 3D tiny miniature sculptures, making a little graphic to put on a cup is a whole new realm that I am not used to. But I feel like I love it and I kind of want to do more products. Should I do more? I definitely want to do embroidered beanies and sweatshirts once it starts getting a little cooler because I think that could be really nice. I recommend if you are a small business owner and you're looking to diversify your shop and your income, I highly recommend checking out Print on Demand. It's such a fun, low-risk way to keep growing your shop, and you still get to be hands-on with your art and make it your own and make your art more accessible and more functional to people without any upfront costs or investments, because we talked about that earlier, but small businesses, we need all the help we can get, honestly. And so Print on Demand is one way to really easily outsource and honestly get help building your business, because honestly, as a small business, as one person, as a solopreneur, you can't do it all. Like, if you want to actually build a business, it's gonna make you full-time income, you have to ask for help, and Print on Demand is an amazing way to do that. Going through this process has just opened up so many new doors for me and my small business. So if you want to add a new cup or mug or maybe both, who knows, to your life, they are now up on my Shopify website and my Etsy. And if you're a small business owner like me and you also want to expand your shop using Print on Demand, you can check out Printful using the link below. And as always, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your support, and the community that we're building. Obviously, I'm excited for a little cup club. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, maybe leave a little comment. Let me know what you thought about the process, what you think about starting a cup club and expanding my shop. I love having a conversation down there with you all. If you wanna follow along and see what new products I make, I have a new product that I am releasing next month that is going to combine manufactured and handmade into one product, and I'm so excited to share that with you. If that sounds interesting, then follow along for more cozy small business, sometimes chaotic small business adventures of Tiny Bloom Studios. But in the meantime, do something creative, do something good for yourself, take care of your precious body, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye friends.